where I'm going to show you this thing that was kind of in that flattened jazz video, but I think it kind of deserves its own thing. It's this thing that I do not that often in my music, to be honest, but I think it's a fun sound design thing. And the process is recursive, so just throw anything in for the first one. Whatever you got. Like if you got a song that sounds cool, just throw that in. If you don't, just it doesn't matter. Just throw something long in here. Like this should be like 30 seconds to a minute or something. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you want. Okay, so we're going to set it to gate, and then we're going to set the playback to through. And I just pulled down the sensitivity a little bit so that it would be stretched out, like it would be spread out over the course of the whole sample, so we can get little noises from the whole thing. This is like some thing I did from a song by Object, but it doesn't matter, we're not really going to hear that in the end result anyways. So I'm going to put a limiter here, and I'm going to put a limiter here, and I'm just going to crank the gain up a ton. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to group it, and I'm going to make a dry chain. So this is our dry chain, and this is our texture chain. I'm going to pull the texture down. Now, it doesn't really sound like anything still, so that's fine. We're just going to do this. We're going to put the redux here, and the reason for this limiter is so that we don't hit the overload on the redux. We just want to do some bit reduction. We don't want to downsample it all either. Cool, so still nothing super fascinating. And then we get into this guy. And now we're starting to get some kind of interesting results. Yeah, and this is going to be kind of fun. So now, that's interesting. Let's start setting it up so that it can be controlled in an interesting way. I'm going to use this thing called Fancy Pitch Map. Wait, do I have a better one? Fancy MIDI map? Nope. Alright, this is what we got. Fancy pitch map. So this is the value, and this is the scaling of the value. And here we basically just have the input mapped to the output. So if I go like so, this is 1-to-1. So every note, this is the MIDI note is what's like the pitch is what's controlling this. So every pitch is going to be mapped to that corresponding number between 0 and 1. So like you can imagine, as I start down here, I'm slowly moving up, blah, blah, blah. We're moving up the scale. You can see how it just goes up 1-to-1. If I went the other way, I go like this, then the scale is inverted. So we start at the bottom again, and you can see it's coming down as I go up the keyboard. Right? So with this, we're able to do sort of like random, semi-random stuff, but we're going to get the same number every time, right? So it's not a completely random number. It's the same one every time, but it's a little bit, it's like not the same as the MIDI note, right? So now we can. So now we have some kind of random numbers. And we don't have, yeah, I'm not going to talk about what we don't have. Okay, so I'm just going to duplicate this. There are other envelopes that you can map it to, but I want a separate one so that we have like slightly different random numbers. So I'm going to map that to the time, and then here we can scale it so that it's the right, I don't want the time to get too long. Even that seems a bit long for me, to be absolutely honest. I'm going to go like this. Yeah, cool. Just going to put a little bit more fluctuation in here. Sweet. Okay, so now we have that part of it. Good. We're still hearing like quite a lot of this object track, so let's do a little bit of a filter envelope. Maybe we can get something out of this. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we could also do something like, for maybe on this one, we'll invert them and we'll map it to the transposition or something. Pretty weird. And of course we can always do stuff like from the past ones. You probably remember this nice envelope thing. We can do some stuff with that. Like for example, this might be fun. If we put a vocoder on it, now we can do map to the formant. And here I'm going to click this so that we get a random envelope every time. Enhance. That's cool. And then for the second one, maybe we'll map that to the bandwidth. And let's put a different envelope on it. So this is the same thing, like input to output, but our input is this, like this envelope. So now if we just fuck with this a little bit, something different. That's weird. It's kind of a little bit cooler, I think. Change the range. Cool. So there's some sort of semblance of like it's similar every time. We're getting some weird sounds now, though. Let's keep playing with it, because why not? What could we do? Maybe this would be cool to put the frequency shifter and check sa la la la. Okay, let's put this envelope in here. I'm not going to make it random this time. I'm just going to make it go like this. And I'm going to set the time and map it to the dry wet. We're not going to go to 100%. So I could scale it by going like this, or I could scale it by going like this. It's the same thing. There we go, the envelope nicely. Cool. And then on this one, we'll do another weird envelope. Oh, that one's kind of similar to the previous one. I don't want to get too crazy with this. Oops. You can hold shift to delete points. You can actually also hold option if you want to curve between points. That looks fine. I'm just going to map that to this. And I'm going to bring in the range a bit. It's kind of interesting. This is weird. It's nice. Let's put something else. Oh, maybe a little bit of this. The old resonator. Just a touch. You got some pretty weird sounds coming out. Oh, this sucks. This should be way less points and way longer. Oh, this is controlling something else too, isn't it? Anyways, that sounds nice. Let's try to crisp it up a bit. I feel like it's lacking in the punch department. don't know how to use this. Who gives a shit? Okay. No, I am not. Nice. Okay, so you can see we got that crispness back. Let's try to make a pattern out of it. And you can hear, we can't really hear that object track anymore. It's kind of gone away now. I can't see. Oh, come on. And then, yeah, what I would usually do is, like, if we want to, we could layer, like, we could just group this, and then just layer a kick drum under it or something, whatever we want, really. It might be nice to turn this off below C1 or something, so then when we want to drop a kick drum in here. Yeah, cool. Whoops. Nice. I don't like this. Yeah, I wonder what would happen if we did this. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna do this differently. That sounds like shit. Anymore. Yeah, I wonder what would it sound like with the kick in this compressor. Ooh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Usually would want to put something on here too to turn it down after. You can also do this differently, like you don't have to have it with that. You could do saturator instead. I would go here. I'm missing some of that crisp. Oh, we could even just go like something like this. It's kind of nice. I think this kick drum's kind of cool in there. Maybe it would be cooler if it was like... Fuck off, don't fold. Oh, that's above C6. It doesn't usually chop up there. It's below C1. Yeah, was this fun? Weird. Well, there you have it. There's something for you to think about. Think about this. Oh, that sounds fucking sweet. Let's do that. Yeah, fuck that other thing. Let's do this. Phaser. Phaser. I feel like it could brighten up a bit. Like it sounds a little bit dull to me. Let's play with that. I'm just on listening. Yeah, that's kind of cool. How about I do maybe more of this? Do 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 do. It's that song that you don't like on the radio. Yeah. Yeah, cool. I feel like we're really not getting the best out of that. Fucking this thing. Kind of cool. Just throw a fucking melody over top of that shit. Call it a day. Buck it down. Let's do it. I'm just making a track now. Where's the snare? Yeah, fuck yeah. Tight. Cool. So there's a song. Woo! Wish those kicks popped out a bit more. This isn't working. Nice. Ah, you know what this is? I don't know what this does. Okay. Alright, that's enough for one goddamn fucking tutorial.